مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Good morning, students, and welcome to our new grammar lesson for today. Today we are going to have an interesting lesson dealing with reported speech. As usual, we have got specific objectives which we are expected to achieve by the end of this video. We are expected to transform reported speech into direct questions and statements. Number two, we are expected to recognize and analyze the rules used to form reported speech. And finally, we are asked to do extra exercises on changing direct sentences into reported speech. I hope you are going to benefit from today's lesson, and as usual, I expect and really look forward to your effective participation. Dear students, let's start our mission for today. Welcome aboard again, gentlemen. This is our student's book, page 76, and this is our first task for today, that is exercise A. Look at the sentences in the box and write the actual questions that were asked. As you can guess, gentlemen, we are provided with reported questions and we are asked to work out the direct questions that were actually asked. Let's start. The interviewer asked me why I had applied for the job. So, can you work out the question? Very good. Why did you apply for the job? Next one. The interviewer also wanted to know whether I spoke French. Can you think about it? Fine. Do you speak French? Now, gentlemen, we are asked to answer the following questions. Look at the examples above again and answer the questions. Which verb or phrase is used to introduce the reported question in each example? Very good suggestion. Asked, that was used in the first example. Wanted to know, which is used in the second sentence. Question 2. Which word does the reported question begin with in each example? Very good. Why? Because this is a WH question, if or whether, when it is a WH question. Number 3, how does the verb tense change from direct to reported speech in each example? Amazing. Present tenses become past tenses. I mean that when it is present progressive, it becomes past progressive. Present simple is changed into past simple, and present perfect is changed into past perfect, and so on. Final question, are the verbs in the reported questions in the affirmative or in the question form? Good answer. Of course, when we change questions into reported speech, they become affirmative. So they are in the affirmative form. Thanks a lot, gentlemen. Now, please, let's continue with our lesson. Dear students, now we are dealing with exercise C on page 76. Read the dialogue in the box and write the secretary's actual command or request. How do we report commands and requests? Question 1. What did the secretary tell you? She told me to bring a sample of my work and not to be late for the interview. So, when we say she told me to bring a sample of my work and not to be late for the interview, how can we transform this into direct commands and requests? That's an amazing suggestion. Please bring a sample of your work and don't be late for the interview. This is a very good answer. So, again back, how do we report commands and requests? This is the second question, which was given in the introduction. The answer is, we use the verbs tell, order, beg, command, etc. To report commands, and the verbs tell and ask to report requests. The imperative changes to 2 plus base form, while the negative imperative changes to not 2 plus base form. I hope we have got enough revision on the reported questions and imperatives. So now we are asked to move on to exercise D, to check understanding and to practice our skills. Dear students, now we are moving to exercise D on Students' Book, page 77. Let's read together. Rewrite the sentences in reported speech. Sentence 1. Why are you going to quit your job? Claire asked Henry. That's a good suggestion. Claire asked Henry why he was going to quit his job. Number 2. Have you ever made a presentation in front of an audience? I asked Tom. Brilliant. I asked Tom whether he had ever made a presentation in front of an audience. This is really a good answer and effective participation. Number 3, could you please make some photocopies for me? Brett said to his colleague. Very good. Brett asked his colleague to make some photocopies for him. This is a relevant response. Now we can move on to number 4. Don't forget to call our business partner in Rome. Mrs. Clifton said to me. Can you work it out? Really good. Mrs. Clifton told me not to forget to call our business partner in Rome. Number 5. Where can I sign up for the seminar? Lucy asked Betty. After thinking for a while, we can say, Lucy asked Betty where she could sign up for the seminar. Lastly, gentlemen, this is sentence number 6. Write down the main points of the meeting. Mr. Skinner said to his personal assistant. That's good. Mr. Skinner told his personal assistant to write down the main points of the meeting. Very good answers, gentlemen, and this is really effective participation. Now let's move ahead to the following exercise, which is going to be our final one for today. Dear students, now we have already moved to our workbook on page 57. As long as this is our final exercise for today, I would suggest that you stop the video at this point and take your time for 5 minutes to do the exercises on your own. Then you can get back to check your answers with us. Now let's start exercise C on page 57. Where will you go on holiday? Mandy asked me. Relevant answer. Mandy asked me where I would go on holiday. Number 2, please post this package for me. Very good answer. Olivia asked me to post that package for her. Sentence 3, join the meeting once you have finished the project. Amazing. The director told Steve to join the meeting once he had finished the project. Number 4, how does the printer turn off? Very good answer. I asked Jack how the printer turned it off. Number 5, are you thinking of moving house? My neighbor wanted to know. Can you work it out? Right. My neighbor wanted to know if or whether I was thinking of moving house. Number 6, don't talk to strangers on your way home from school. This is a very good advice for a young child. The teacher warned the children. Amazing. The teacher warned the children not to talk to strangers on their way home from school. Sentence 7. Would you please show me the way to the manager's office? Very effective answer. The man asked me to show him the way to the manager's office. This is our final sentence, dear students. Can I borrow your motorbike? Mark wondered. Fantastic, gentlemen. Mark wondered if or whether he could borrow my motorbike. Dear students, I'm really grateful to you for your exceptional participation and hard work. Thank you again, and please let me look forward to seeing you with our following lessons. But now I can say goodbye.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.